Let's go to Private Tame in Christchurch.
No, it's Sergeant Major Tame. Peter, we've gone
get off
through
the
this.
grass. You've never been promoted in your life, mate.
Oh, yeah, that's dead right, to be perfectly honest. This week, just while the big T, the tenacious T, is sunning it up in Rarotonga on holiday. Nice for some, isn't it? But no, Peter, I think we're all in agreement that if anyone could be a versatile broadcaster to fill 3 pairs of shoes today, you're the man. You are the Sergeant Major Williams, indeed. Anyways, we're here in North Canterbury this morning, taking a look at some big boys' toys, some military toys, and in a minute we're going to have a look at the meanest vehicle of them all. But first of all, let's have a look at what the weather's doing around the... I know we've been focusing on the big boys' toys this morning, but I thought I should show you this. This is actually my car, and over the last couple of years on Brekkie, I've got a fair bit of stick for it because, look, it's not the most glamorous vehicles, but in saying that, she's very economical. Occasionally she manages to pass her warrant, and she's served me very well over the last couple of years. But I wanted to show you my car so you can get some perspective this morning on exactly how big this puppy is. This is a British-made APC armoured personnel carrier. This was made in the late 1960s, and they brought it...
You got a minor problem there, Jack. We were talking to the man from AA Insurance this morning about cars being stolen. I was about to say that your car was definitely not going to be on that list, but doesn't really matter now, does it?
No, I can safely say that I don't think she's going to pass her warrant anymore.
No.
Nah, it's not my car. Obviously there's not much of a car left at all anymore. Let's survey the damage. It's probably about
quite a bit of damage, I'll tell you that.
Old Austin left, isn't there? Yeah, there's a significant bit of damage, but no, this is Maximus. He's a how heavy would Maximus be, Jonathan, would you say?
52 tonnes.
52 tonnes, and this is just in a day's work for you, running over pathetic little cars.
It's always a very nice part of the day's work when we get to do this.
It's not half bad, is it? So where is Maximus actually from?
Maximus serves with the Australian Army.
Right, okay. And how do you bring him over to New Zealand?
With difficulty and with lots of money, but just gets shipped in the big machinery decks of the car ships that come over.
Rightio, to put things in perspective for Peter Williams, who I know likes his big boys' toys, how much would a tank like this, you know, something that can do this sort of damage to a pathetic little car like this, how much would this really cost?
He'd probably have to stump up about $85,000, which isn't a lot considering the cost of a new tank, but then of course he'd have to keep it running.
And that's the real thing, isn't it? Because as you can imagine, Peter, you know, unlike the little Austin or the remains of the little Austin, this thing actually uses a fair bit of gas. It takes a fair bit of work to actually keep one of these tanks going. But I think with results like that, it might just global warming things just for a few minutes to have that raw pleasure of running over and crushing the odd vehicle.